Going to be original Shinobi rocking Firestorm against Gur's Bane. Here we go.
Now
First match on stream.
This is going to be look, Bane is really fun to watch, but Firestorm is a very good zoner, and he can check you full screen with that low starter. It will trap you. He'll get the back three. He can go into pressure after. We'll see how Gur deals with this. And I just want to apologize for talking over that intro because we need to listen to those.
Absolutely. And now Gur is going to get the mix going. Once he venoms up, tick throws are coming. Damage is coming. There is no escape. Power bomb. He's going to do it again. Does it again. But that dash was grab immune. He was off the ground. That is any command character's weakness, especially in Injustice 1, where grab immune strings, like you saw with Grundy and Bane. Well, here we go, some pressure going. He's gotten towards the corner, and you have to be careful jumping.
Very nice dash.
If you are too early on the jump, it will still connect you. It's got a huge high hitbox.
Yes.
Look at this. Shinobi going into the corner. Wake up DP from Gur. He's got no venom, though. And he's in cooldown, so if you're going to hit him now to make it count.
Okay, got himself away. Now, those interactables in this stage, they're proximity mines. Well, for Firestorm, they would be. For Bane, he can throw them. But you can place those, and they're actually a trap, and they're unblockable.
Oh, and look at the damage. The elbow drop. He does meet a burn for extra damage, and double backdash from Shinobi here, playing the space perfectly. Staying away from Bane. That's exactly what you want to do. You just want to zone this point out. Bane does not have a damage buff, doesn't have any armor.
He does have access to it now,
but doesn't have the help. And Meter burns in and goes for a back three. Too slow. Oh. He did have Shinobi there in a little bit of respect after that meter burn dash. Could have possibly opened him up with a command grab, and if he'd come off the bar and went up to level 3 venom, would have killed him. Oh, and even there, one for the chip, but that's gonna chip out.
Yeah.
Very good, Gur, keeping us even here, and has a little bit of a meter lead, which is perfect going into the second bar of health. This game
now, Gur is sitting really pretty. Look at all this meter he has right now. His damage lined up.
Mixing it up perfectly, and go over the DP right the net. What a conversion from Shinobi! Back in the corner, and gets the restand. Here we go.
Plus frames into a throw. I like it. Ooh, and gotta watch out for that. Shinobi staying away. There is a gap in that EX ground flame, but just get grabbed again.
That could have possibly been the blender, and it does hit! The hitbox is gigantic! The Bane charge causing salt everywhere, and that is gonna hit!
That is Bane's best.
Oh, here we go! Boom! And Gur takes game number 1.
Jesus. Gur, please. That was so smart. That super is a low, and in that situation where it was definitely going to kill, you can't clash it. That was just very solid by Gur, and we'll see if Shinobi, handles it a little different. There was a couple things I think that maybe there were sometimes he wanted to go in where I felt like it was a bad idea, and then he just got grabbed to death. So we'll see here if Shinobi can make an adjustment, stick with the character, maybe switch.
And I love that change to Bane's super where it gives him that full screen reactionary tool that he didn't have before. When he was sitting full screen against these heavy zoners back in Injustice 1, it was either charge in or dash in, and that was it. And that was the only way in. And to give him that reactionary tool against these heavy zoners, that's perfect. And you saw Gur use it to perfection to close out game number 1.
Begin.
Already getting things started.
Got the first hit.
Charge, it is armored. You have to just hold it and wait your turn and watch out for these command grabs. Try to catch backdash.
Oh,
guys on level 3. Gonna inflict a lot of pain if he gets hurt.
Oh my goodness. With a mix. The power bomb.
And almost got, he actually used up about 3/4 of the cooldown. And does he have to go back into the corner, Gur? Stop it, young man. You are doing some crazy things already. This game's only been out for a week.
We have entered Suplex City. Gur has shown up. The people's elbow.
Oh, big whiff, and what a whiff punish from Shinobi. Could have gotten some more off that, though.
Shinobi is gonna have to, he's gonna have to catch up. And Gur just playing it so patient, just waiting for his chance to get his damage. Very good charge there.
Oh, cut the
And a
back
grab.
gas.
Okay. Okay. Good evade. But he just doesn't want anything to do with Gur up close.
And it actually looked like a punish. Very good. And the air tech from Gur. I like what I'm seeing from Gur. He has such an understanding of the game early.
Yeah, that's true. Even sometimes I'm still forgetting about air techs and when to use them, because there is a wrong time and a right time to use them, and he is using them at the very right time. Oh, and this is actually where Shinobi has to get something going.
That if you don't have a lot of Bane experience, that charge is one of the most self-inducing things that you could ever run into. It has such a huge upward hitbox that if you're not at the apex of your jump, you're gonna get clipped, you're gonna get elbow dropped on, and you know what? It might cause you to get just a little salty, and the moment you start panicking against Bane is when it gets even worse. Bane will just start running you over with command grabs. The moment, that's what's crazy, is you have to respect that charge.